Today I want to finish my series on I have an abundance of candidates and know where to take them. In the last video I talked about evaluating your talent pool, making sure it's as good as you think it is, not making excuses and not playing the blame game with the prospects that you call or the clients you have. Why aren't they hiring these people? Don't they know any better? And also not blaming the economy. Stop looking at negative reports. We all know people who have prospered even during lean economic times. So deep down, we know that it's possible, and you have to believe it's possible for you as well. So the fourth thing I want you to do is to ask yourself the question, why am I doing this? Or put another way, who is this for? Who do I serve ultimately? For a religious person or a spiritual person, it might be your higher power. For someone who's not spiritual, it might be yourself and your family. I want to be reliant on me. I don't want to rely on a company. I don't want to be at the mercy of a boss who could fire me or a company that could have a layoff. I want to provide a better life for myself and my children, or it might be serving God or some other higher power. Really ask yourself, why am I here? The people business is a tough racket. There's no way around that. Sometimes people lie. Sometimes candidates take that counteroffer even after they told you they never ever would. So you need to have some anchor to come back to, whether it's yourself or someone else or something else, so that when you need to recharge your batteries and get motivated again, you have that source. The fifth thing I want you to do is to make sure that you have a good routine and that you keep your mindset in a positive place. Now, I'll give you an example. I coached a man last year who he had a wake-up timer on his TV, and it automatically kicked on to the news. And then during the whole commute, he would listen to talk radio. So by the time he arrived at the office at 8 a.m., he was mad, bitter, angry, couldn't wait to get to the coffee pot or the water cooler to tell everybody else how the whole world is going to hell and everything's awful. If you're starting out in that frame of mind, mad at the world, mad at the opposition, whatever, you're really not planting a good seed for success. People are going to hear that tension and that anger and that edge in your voice, and it's going to turn them off. So when you get up in the morning, ask yourself, do I want to be happy? Do I want to feel peace? Do I want to move through my day with a sense of joy and ease? Or do I want to be mad and tense and on edge? So much communication is nonverbal that even if you think you're hiding it from your clients or your prospects as you're calling them, believe me when I say you're not. They can sense it, they can feel it, and it will turn them off. The last and final thing I want to suggest is that you reevaluate your marketing plan. If you are doing the same thing that you've done since 2000 or 2012 or 2016, you need to refresh what you're doing. Things that used to work over and over and over again repetitively just don't. It's the same thing with social media marketing or Google AdWords. You can't just do the same thing over and over again and think that it's going to be a magic pill that works forever and you can just sit back with a nice cold glass of iced tea and do nothing. You have to be willing to turn the lens inward and say, where could I tighten things up? How could I do things different? So that you're not just offloading all the responsibility to the prospects you're calling or the clients that you're trying to work with. If you need some help, either with mindset or with refreshing the marketing plan, drop me a line, shoot me an email, and I'd be happy to help you out.